My father announced that only men could run his business and replaced me with my brother overnight, sending an email to all 47 construction company employees stating that Jake is now the CEO because a Peterson man must lead. I had just closed an $8 million contract with the City Hall to build the new hospital, a negotiation that took 6 months, but my father said my brother would receive the credits because clients don't respect women in charge. The conference room fell silent as I read the company-wide email on my phone during our Monday morning meeting. 47 employees stared at their screens, watching my decade of work evaporate in a single paragraph. Jake sat across from me, leaning back in the chair that had been mine for 3 years, smirking while spinning a pen between his fingers. He hadn't attended a single client meeting in 5 years, preferred golfing over reviewing blueprints, and once asked me what rebar was during a site inspection. My father stood at the head of the table, arms crossed, waiting for my reaction like this was some test of feminine composure. I set my phone down carefully, the screen still glowing with his words, and watched Jake's smirk widen. He thought he'd won. Around the table, senior project managers avoided eye contact. Tom Harrison, who'd worked alongside me on the hospital bid, stared at his coffee cup. Elena Rodriguez, our chief architect, gripped her pen so hard her knuckles whitened. These people knew the truth. They'd watched me arrive at 5 a.m. to review contractor bids, seen me negotiate supply costs down by 18%, attended the presentations where I'd convinced city council members that Peterson Construction could deliver quality ahead of schedule. They'd also watched Jake stumble into the office at noon, reeking of whiskey, miss critical deadlines, and blame his failures on everyone else. But none of them would speak. Not with my father standing there, radiating the same stubborn pride that had built this company from nothing 40 years ago, and now threatened to destroy it. I was Thomas Peterson's daughter, the child who'd spent weekends on construction sites since age 7, who'd earned a civil engineering degree while Jake partied through a business major he never finished, who'd increased company revenue by 42% in 3 years. My father had promised me the company. He'd said those exact words the day I brought him the hospital contract. "This is your legacy now, Sarah. You've earned it." That was 6 days ago. Then he'd had dinner with his brother Marcus, my uncle who still thought women belonged in kitchens. And everything changed. The email arrived Sunday night. No phone call, no conversation, just cold corporate language stripping away my title, my authority, my future. Jake cleared his throat, breaking the silence. "So, Sarah, since you're now senior project manager again," he paused, savoring the demotion, "I'll need you to walk me through all active contracts. Start with that hospital thing you were working on, that hospital thing. The project that would cement Peterson Construction as the premier builder in the state. The contract I'd structured with performance incentives that would bring in an additional $2 million if we finished early. The deal that required navigating environmental regulations, union negotiations, and 3 city departments.